we're live so the audience can appreciate it.
Okay, well, shit.
Is that wannabe Stonehenge?
That is Stonehenge. Good evening, everybody. Oh, man, I didn't even put up the GoFundMe's. Oh, getting old.
You need to hire a producer.
Stop blaming being stupid and getting old.
Really quick.
Being forgetful. Yeah, go ahead.
I actually want to say that anybody who can donate, I'm just looking for $200 to be able to finish my licensing and background check.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's kind of important stuff.
Make sure you get all of that.
Everybody looks at you double closely when you're getting into certain lines of business.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'm gonna need $19.99 back on that. All right, you shouldn't give family money.
Oh my god.
What was I about to say? If you go to the pinned comments in chat, you will find 5 GoFundMes for my friends Angela Ariaga, Hey Camel, Moonshock, Maddy, and James Colley, who's an asshole. Anything you can give is greatly appreciated, but both them and me, you don't have to give anything. Share it out if you can. That's greatly appreciated as well. I'm going to play the intro and we're going to begin the show. Hope you like it. I've been fucking around with the green screen again. See what I like.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
welcome to the Midnight Show with the Midnight Crew. Rotncorpse, Angela Ariaga, James Colley, WillItForge, and our host, Peter Alexander, with special guest Gardner. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
Again, welcome to the show. Boy, what a fucking day it's been.
Freaking week.
For the record,
Yes.
the next Trump rally, if you want to sit behind him, there is a leaded and an unleaded section.
Wow.
Too soon?
Next Trump rally,
Too soon?
I'm wearing a bulletproof vest just in case.
I guarantee the next Trump rally, he's going to have more jokes about it than anybody else.
I bet the next Trump rally is going to be indoors.
You heard about the Ronald Reagan thing after he was shot, didn't you?
Yeah, he became a monster.
He was reading a speech, and a balloon popped while he was reading. He looked up, said, "You missed," and went back to reading.
I mean, freaking,
yeah.
Wasn't it Roosevelt's? Was that the other one who got shot? Or am I thinking?
It was Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt, to where he got shot, and he's just
Still
like,
gave his speech.
and then continued his speech.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt was kind of badass.
You gotta remember that Roosevelt was a soldier before he led a group called the Rough Riders.
Yep.
And he fought in the Spanish
Which was a
Rights
hell of a
War.
prison gang.
No, it wasn't.
No,
He fought.
Yep. What's funny is because of that, he's actually a reason why a different person ended up joining the military, and that the Medal of Honor can only be won once. now per soldier.
Who?
Because Dan Daly joined because he wanted to join Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, but he that war had ended a month before he joined the Marine Corps, and through everything he went through, he won 2 Medal of Honors,
Yo, Mike.
got put up for a 3rd, and that's when the politicians got involved and were like, "We don't think that's fair. We don't care if he deserves it. It's not about what you've earned; it's about what we think is fair."
That's
And they made a fucking law and gave him like the next 2 best ones after that, because in the words of the fat electrician, because 2 + 2 somehow equals best.
Did you the most interesting thing about the Reagan attempt was he didn't realize he was shot. He got what they pushed him inside of the limo and they were taking him to the White House, and he felt down. It's like, I'm bleeding, and he started to get weaker, and they decided, we're going to the hospital. They didn't have Secret Service set up at the hospital yet. They just drove him straight there in the limousine. The hospital was going to run out there and try to put him on a gurney or a wheelchair, and he's like, no, I'm walking in. I don't want them to know that they actually hurt me. And and then when they had to perform surgery on him because he had a sucking chest wound.
yeah.
And right before they put him under, he looked at the surgeon and their team and he said, "I hope you're all Republicans."
Reagan was something else too.
I just remember this. I remember what happened with him and Mondale. After that, and this is my firm belief, it's another Mondale situation. He's going to crush Joe Biden.
Probably.
I'm going to throw a left field fact in there.
Oh God!
Conspiracy
Throwing
theory.
for the left. Okay.
What if he set this up himself?
No, I'm with
I knew
Monkey on this. That was way too close, and basically, he missed by a gust of air.
He missed by the grace of God.
That's way too close. You don't set this kind of thing up and make it that close where if they mess up by a hair's breadth, you're dead.
I got one better.
Look,
for
this
you.
this isn't the plot of the first Hitman movie, okay?
I just got one better for you. If this truly was, why would he set it up? Like, he's already winning in the polls. He has no reason to do this.
Here's one.
Like,
What if one of his idiot people decided that it was a good way to get sympathy votes and didn't tell him, but it's also a dry run for taking a shot at Biden?
no one wants to take a shot at Biden.
Why would you want to
Kamala, maybe. But
I
Not
mean,
Biden.
honestly, like, no, seriously, who would want to take a shot at Biden? Biden's like, all you do is cut his puppet strings and he'll collapse. Turn off the music. The voodoo magic will stop.
I mean, if the Democrats really wanted to kill him, they can make it look like an accident in his sleep that he just died of natural causes.
If they really wanted conspiracy theories out the window. They wanted Joe Biden out the way. They could get Joe Biden out the way. Like,
At this, okay.
no,
I agree with you, Tier. I'm gonna sound tinfoil hatty because that's how I sound.
Mhm.
But I still say that the only reason that they haven't gotten Joe Biden out the way is because they're trying to figure out how they can do it without
Kamala.
no, No, without implicating themselves in elder abuse and.
I think Kamala is an insurance policy. Like, I think Joe Biden had some wherewithal and intelligence, and he picked Kamala. She is the ultimate insurance policy.
Yeah, the only thing that surprised me with Kamala is that she hasn't 25th him, because I fully expected basically 2 years and 1 day in.
Yeah,
for him to for her to push for the 25th.
I just told
She's not
they
been fit
can't
for a long
because they
time.
have to turn around, and then there's going to end up being investigations into exactly when they knew that he was that far gone.
No, if this is a dry run for anything, it's a dry run for another attempt on Trump. And it's just the, hey, we got our first assassin off of Wish.com, and maybe it'll work, and if it doesn't, we'll look for somebody better, but we'll see how well it works. We'll see how close we get.
All right, so you know how World War I started, James?
Yep.
Assassin.
Yeah. They assassinated Duke Franz Ferdinand.
Yes, I
Archduke.
My bad. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Like, and it gets even better because the original assassin had missed him at a location, and by chance he ended up where he, like, his motorcade ended up near the assassin, where the assassin was eating lunch.
They had like
chance.
5 or 6 assassins lined up along the route here.
Yeah, because one like tried to drown himself and they caught him.
No, but the one that killed him was eating lunch. Like he had.
Yeah, he had given up because he missed him a couple of times actually.
They tried to custow him.
And went and was like, screw it, I'm gonna go have an ice cream or something. And he ended up walking right into the frickin' place that the guy was eating.
Yep.
They,
and that's how World War I got started.
I just think that some pissant little communists probably just got lucky again. They
With Archduke Ferdinand?
Oh, no, today.
Okay.
Almost got lucky.
No, this is right now. Don't you know the Doomsday Clock? Y'all know about that, right?
Yes.
Right. So the Doomsday Clock, for those that don't know, and people, I'm pretty sure people do. I'm just probably explaining it to the choir, but it is when it is an atomic clock that signals when something bad happens. When it reaches midnight, everything goes to shit. And today, we are literally at 11 o'clock p.m., 59 minutes, and 57 seconds. That's how close we are. Shit's gonna go fucking tits up. If he'd have gotten killed, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna do this, I'm just saying the rallying cry behind him would make him a martyr. And shit would go, civil war would happen. Like,
well,
it would literally have to be. Like, you are literally denying the will of the people. Clearly, they're behind him, and they're not behind your guy.
So, the great question of where were you when something happened? So, where were y'all when you found out that the president was almost shot? He was shot.
I was here streaming, actually, on my channel.
I was there. It gets even better for me. So there was a massive power outage at my airport. Like, we was literally in the dark since 5 o'clock.
I was fucking around on my computer.
I still fucking around with my laptop though.
I literally
honestly, when it was, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Honestly, when it happened, I was knee deep in insurance studies, and I didn't find out until Tier told me.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, I didn't find out. So I was streaming my normal game stream, and all of a sudden Mooney started swearing, and I'm like, "What?" And he's told me the president had been shot. And I'm like, "What?"
You know, I literally found out the most old school way possible. I was driving and they broke in on the radio.
Wow.
Wow.
Breaking news.
No, the most old school way is hearing
You
it
have
through
the
the
time
grapevine.
ticker thing in there as well. You know that breaking news.
Breaking news.
They literally had the it was the CBS radio, not with CBS, Westwood One radio tones that came on, and I'm like, that's not something I hear every day. And then the shots were fired at the Trump rally, and I'm like, okay.
That particular frame popular in Virginia, West Virginia, Alabama, and Louisiana.
Clip that one, Will. That was kind of funny.
Well, 9/11, I was carrying a basket of laundry with my daughter in it down the stairs to go do the wash when I saw the news.
9/11, I was in geometry class.
I was homesick that day, and I was watching the Today Show.
You know,
I kind of insulted my teacher when I found out about it because I don't remember if that was the day I was pissed off at a person being a dumbass at a stop sign. But I know one of my teachers, she was crying and whatnot, and okay, that was what I was like 15 or something. So yeah, I was definitely a little asshole and wasn't necessarily trying to be, but it's like, the fuck are you gonna do? Like, it's kind of the same thought process my dad had when I got moored and hung up on him when I was in Afghanistan. It's like, the fuck are you gonna do? You're here. You're not there.
See, 9/11, I was that teacher at the school kind of thing. Well, not exactly, because I was a lot nicer than that. But that was my time working at the school.
You was a teacher?
Yeah.
Teacher's assistant. I was a
I always
computer
knew you
guy
was
for the school.
I always knew you were an algebra abomination, but now I've confirmed it. You're a monster.
And then
Because he's a teacher?
Yep, teachers are subhuman.
During the and Oklahoma City bombing, I found out because, well, the windows in the classroom shook.
Oh shit!
Well, I mean, hell, I only found out about the Quranbury incident a week later when my buddy back at home station sent me a Facebook message asking if I was all right. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
The captain who was supposed to inform us all didn't tell me.
You know
Him
what
and
I
I didn't really
realized?
get along.
You know what I realized? We live through these tragedies, and the old Chinese saying is, "May you live to see interesting times." Fuck,
It's a
I've
curse,
lived through a lot
dude.
of it.
It's a
I thought
curse.
that was an Irish.
It's a Japanese, it's a Chinese curse, but it's still fucking true. We've lived to see some interesting fucking times.
I still remember at that day because the Oklahoma City bombing, because everything shook, and then the PE coach comes into the classroom, just throws the door open, and it's like, we need all the students to come to the gym now. And they brought us in there, and they had a TV screen set up in the middle of it.
Do y'all remember the DC sniper?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when the DC sniper happened, I believe I was in, I want to say 11th, maybe 10th. I can't quite remember. and they sent everybody home like Baltimore City had decided to send everybody home because they didn't know if it was one shoot because there had been 2 shootings in short succession. They didn't know it was multiple shooters or one shooter or what the fuck was going on. So they just decided to send all the kids home. And I remember me not knowing what's fucking going on. So I go to my best friend's house at the time, and I stayed at his house all damn afternoon. I get home, I get yelled at. What for? I go over there every day. You should have brought your ass home. Why? And then she tells me what happened. I go, yeah, but that's like near fucking Montgomery Park. Nowhere near us.
In the words of the fat electrician about Sergeant, it's like, for the kid who had to freaking deal with Sergeant Reckless and whatnot. Well, it'd been nice if someone would have fucking told me.
Yeah, they just sent kids home. Like, we thought it was a half a day and shit.
Like, go home. It's not like, no, go home and see your family or not. It's like, no, just go home.
And mind you, this always annoyed me. My mother always knew where I was. And she never thanked to call. Like, if you're that worried, call me.
I'm going to interject something here.
Sure, go ahead.
Because as long as I've known Tier, he always doesn't listen to one detail, and he goes off on this tangent of why it is the way it is, but he forgets one detail that he did not hear.
What?
And I'm going to guess that at some point they told him why, and he just didn't hear it.
Oh, I would not be surprised one bit if the school didn't say a damn thing about it.
I'm positive that. All right, so this one I know for a fact. My school said nothing.
I actually could understand that because they wouldn't want to
alarm people.
Panic.
Yep.
Like I will openly admit to like missing details or failing to see things. I'll openly admit to that, but I'm pretty sure my school said nothing.
See, I'm glad I wasn't still in school during this kind of shit. Do you know why?
Why?
I would have used it to my advantage. The chick that I was kind of interested in, use that time to, we may not live to see tomorrow.
Jesus
Christ, you're going to try to pull, like, one of the parts of, like,
out
Grease
Grease 2.
James, I got a small question.
I can't believe I still hate the fact that I know that sometimes.
James, I got a small question. Just a tiny question. Now, I'll be straight with you. They had school during the prehistoric times?
So, this whole time you've been gay with... So, Tier, since you said you're going to be straight with them, this whole time you've been being gay with them?
Yeah. Look, finger snap, yes. Okay, yes. Yes.
No.
Flip.
I am...
Would you say, Travis?
All of our other like major events that happened that interrupted school have been like tornadoes. So I mean, like the May 3rd tornado, and basically, it's like, oh, there's a tornado warning. I still have to walk home, so I better walk fast.
Yeah, that always bothered me.
You would think that they'd have you shelter down.
Well,
honestly, I was going to say, Tier, you're lucky. You probably, if it happened today, you would have ended up on lockdown.
Well, I probably wouldn't.
You'd have been living at the school.
I wouldn't. Because I didn't live that far from my school. Like, I lived maybe...
Yeah, but they still don't let you leave campus during stuff like that.
Yeah, they do serious. They do serious
lockdowns. If you're walking.
I remember.
The school was walking, so I guess they would lock everybody down there.
Challenger Blue. We just finished out the rest of the school day.
Yeah, when I said lockdown, I meant they would lock the school down. Here.
Yeah, with everybody inside. You have an active shooter within 15, 20 miles of a school. They get pretty big on the lockdowns these days.
I can remember one time in elementary school. I don't know how somebody got a copy of a picture of me, but I was told that there was a picture of me, like some crazy person had a picture of me and was walking around. Like my school was like right near a mall, and they would ask him, "Have you seen my child?"
We had cameras back in the day.
Yeah, but
Getting pictures of
elementary
people
school.
happened.
this is like elementary school, so maybe 5th, 4th grade, maybe.
Heck, I've seen photographs of my parents as kids.
Like, you have parents, Will? Eldritch abominations are born?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Well,
Will
you gotta have some
about
relationship
Oklahoma.
to them.
I mean, I assume Mama Forge was, a metaphorical thing. Like, Gunky painted his room. Like, yeah, I didn't know it was an actual being. Ugh. Now I'm kind of scared.
Gunsky literally painted his room.
I was gonna say, I hate to tell you this, Tyr, but it is exactly like Gunsky painting his room.
No, like, for a while, whenever Gunsky didn't show up for something, like, oh, he's over there painting his room again.
Well, to be fair, that was the reason why he missed a couple of streams. So
Yeah.
Here, using metaphorical. Taserface.
No.
Wait a minute. James wanted to talk about some recent celebrity deaths. I want to say, good journey to Shelley Duvall, Richard Simmons, and Dr. Ruth.
Yes.
Shelley Duvall more specifically because she was in Fairy Tale Theater, and she was Olive Oil, and she was in The Shining. Some of my
Mother
favorite-
Goose Rock and Rhyme.
Yep.
I love Shelley Duvall, but if you're gonna turn around and pick somebody off of that list specific, I'm going with Dr. Ruth. That lady was a badass sniper in World War II.
Really?
Yep.
I
Did not
didn't know that, but I didn't even know who the hell Dr. Ruth was. But
Well, she wasn't in World War II. She's like after.
She was like post World War II, but she was trained as a sniper.
It's funny you brought that up because I was about to make a joke that the day that President Trump dies is the day that a famous sniper gets shot. The sniper dies.
oh Lord, just imagine Dr. Ruth on her last action, saving the country.
Well,
Wow.
Holy!
my biggest professionally for Dr. Ruth, I've always had a problem with her for one reason.
Okay.
Okay, she's a little Jewish woman who doesn't eat pork, but is going to tell you how to give a blowjob.
Bangarang.
I mean,
Holly.
as far as being a sex therapist,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I do agree that some of her thoughts were 20 years ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just took a little time for people to come around to it. Like, if a woman doesn't finish, she's allowed to get herself off after pleasing her mate. That is just, that is acceptable, because we all know it is a sprint, not a marathon.
Well, the best way I heard it said was, the vibrator is not your opponent; it's your tag team partner. And it's that you tag them in when you're done, but it's your hand gonna get raised when the win is over.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
Wow.
I mean, remember, you don't get any sleep for coming in second.
Well,
Well, wait, you do get to sleep more for coming in second.
it's a relay race, and you have to hand the baton over.
Exactly.
And if you're Polly, it really is a relay race.
Oh.
See,
You just
the
tag
thing
him
is,
in.
I've got to, I've got to shout out Richard Simmons,
Okay.
because I mean, Monkey had it right when the guy was non-judgmental, anything to lift people up, encourage them, a huge motivational speaker, and motivating people,
Yeah.
not by tearing them down, not by, it's like, no, you can do this. It doesn't take much. Okay, so you think you're fat, or you are fat. Okay, you can work that off. You can burn that. You can do this.
Yeah, he had
It's
the
just-
motto "Joe's Gym" before Joe's Gym.
He was positive, positive reinforcement.
He was positivity incarnate. I mean,
and I've heard stories as I was listening to various people talk about his death. They were talking about how he was uplifting. Like, he didn't put you down because you were chunky. He didn't said, I love you anyway, but if you want to be different, be different. Lose the weight, you can do it, and that's all good.
And
That's what more people need.
there's one other thing. There's one other thing about Richard Simmons that is hilarious. If you ever look it up on YouTube, his "Whose Line Is It Anyway?"
oh, that one
Oh,
was.
you
Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
Whose line is it? Let's see. Richard Simmons.
Oh,
he was bad.
I don't
I
think.
mean,
I
if there was
think
any
they get
question
it
about his, if there was any question about his,
proclivities.
what he preferred,
They
and
disappeared
proclivities?
after that.
oh yeah, and that was right up there with what's his face's things that you can say to your dog, but not
But you can't
your
say-
spouse. And the bald-headed guy or the balding white guy.
Colin.
Colin Macri.
Yes, and he just holds up two fingers and goes, "Come."
Yep.
Mm.
That it was right up there with that.
You sent me some. What you call it?
I sent you some pictures I worked on recently.
I'm going to play the Richard Simmons. Whose line is it anyway? Because fuck it, do this. Make sure my volume is on mute. Can you guys hear it?
With the game.
Yep.
Can y'all hear it? Y'all can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue the show with a game called, I love this game, Living Scenery. This is for Ryan, Colin, and Wayne.
And a special guest.
Richard Simmons, every.
Thanks for making me come back.
A ball of positivity. And you can look at Colin's face. He's happy.
Oh, this particular episode was just unbelievable. It was.
Oh yeah.
I was dying.
Richard Simmons. Living Scenery. Now,
This is my favorite game. How about you all?
suddenly it's my favorite game too, all of a sudden.
Thanks, Mr. Carey.
Call me Drew. This game.
Oh, it's one of those things he knew how to have fun into it and that whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still think that he could have been Polly Short's dad.
Yes, he could have been Pauly Shore's dad.
I am so glad for him that he's not Pauly Shore's dad.
Why not? I like Pauly Shore.
Nobody wants to be Pauly Shore's dad.
No.
Not even Pauly Shore's dad.
Pauly Shore's ass.
Why? What did Pauly Shore do?
He's Pauly Shore.
Fair enough. Let's see. Hold on. Okay.
They act out a scene, and during the scene, they have to use a number of props. However, since they don't have any real props to work with
I'll
tonight,
be the prop.
right?
Wow. Wow.
You can tell in this episode he was having too much
Richard
fun.
Simmons are
Yes.
going to stand and become the props.
I'll be all the props for these men.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, the question is, are you shocked?
No, I'm not.
No.
Not the slightest.
I like Wayne Brady's look like. You know what? I have to go do this.
Hey, Drew. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that, huh? Ryan and Colin, there's a scene. I can't wait. On a luxury cruise liner, a couple makes the most of a day of sunbathing, water sports, and entertainment.
Oh, no.
Take it away, Ryan and Colin.
Oh, no.
Who loves this?
It gets real.
This is the most romantic trip we've ever been on.
Yeah, me too.
Me and your wife.
Yes, honey. Hey, why don't we look at the scenery through the little telescopes they have
All
here?
right.
Look, there's an island over there.
An island?
Yeah. This one wants more coins.
Wow.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, no.
Best free frame ever. Pause game 1 point.
The cast can't even keep it together.
Oh, it's not even the worst one yet.
No, it gets a lot better than this.
All right.
Or
we can do
worse,
this.
depending on your point of view.
Oh, no.
Ryan can't keep.
Honey, come on.
I saw something funny.
Did you?
Yes.
What can we do? Hey, why don't we get out the deck chairs?
All righty.
You get the shiny one.
Okay.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, it gets even better than this, even.
Oh, God.
Honey,
This one's wet.
Oh, no.
And did a little sweat into the oldies between scenes.
I can't remember that dude's name, but it looks like it's not the first time he's been in that position.
Wait, you talking about
Brad Styles?
Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta dry it off.
Drew is over there dying.
well, you know what? Why don't we,
Jet ski.
Oh God, no.
Oh, my God. No.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'd love to.
If you think you can predict it,
Oh no, 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 no. Oh.
It's almost over, Angela.
You get the car right there, Travis.
Are you okay, Travis?
I'm just trying to imagine. Can you just imagine being Wayne Brady right now and he sees him flip him over and like, oh God.
Yeah. Yo, Brian. See, Brian.
I told you this was funny.
Well, this part's almost over.
Wait. Did he? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, we're on a tropical island.
It was really rough out there.
Believe me.
How did we end up on this island?
I don't know.
Honey, please climb that tree and get me a coconut.
Why is Ryan being mean to Colin?
Colin set himself up.
This tree fell down.
Wow, so many.
There's so many. This is the bet. What?
We have to build a house. Or a raft to get off this island.
We're not using the jet
They're
skis?
broken now.
Okay.
And you know how you build a good raft?
Oh, good. Yeah.
You put pieces of bamboo together.
You're right.
There we go. Lay them down on the ground so we can get them tied together. It's gotta be tighter. Tighter. It's gotta be tighter.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
And he played it up the whole episode. Because this is only one part of the
hour or 30 minutes.
I forget this guy's name.
They brought him out for every single skit.
Oh, I forget his name too. I was calling him
You gotta give Wayne Brady some credit for like the stuff he went through, and dude fucking takes it in his stride.
Yeah.
Our generations. 45.
Oh, for heaven's sake. It's a long trip.
Wow.
Oh
I'm
my
sad
God.
now.
Yeah.
Show us on the doll where Mr. Simmons touched you.
Everywhere.
Well, it's like Simmons was like a lot of them. That whole thing, they had a thing to when they go out there, they were very wholesome and whatnot. But when given the chance, they had they had a raunchier sense of humor than people would realize.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, you could tell that even in the 80s, Richard Simmons was homosexual, and that was because who else is going to help with that woman get into shape?
That was because my stepdad actually went
But
to
her-
the parties that Richard Simmons was at.
Really?
Yeah. My stepdad was bi. He
Did your
lived in Hollywood.
stepdad bang Richard Simmons?
He did not bang Richard Simmons. He
He
did
said he admits
bang
to?
some guys
He just
that
wanted
were
to.
at parties that Richard Simmons was at.
To quote a famous line from IT, no, I'm not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. That means you're gay.
It means you're gay.
I can tell you that the Richard Gere gerbil thing is actually true.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
And that Michael Jackson was actually asexual.
Okay.
I could see that.
Well, I can believe that since there's
this is from our friend Travis Gardner. Very nice shot.
That was that's Arkansas Nuclear One. I used to live near there. That lake is an extremely good place to fish. Round year fishing.
Try not to get in your radiated fish.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they got 3 or 4 eyes, you're not eating the head anyway, so.
No.
Well, you got to remember, walleye vision is a thing.
I've seen a couple other ones there too.
Yeah, I was showing them. It's just that I didn't want to show the background and whatnot. And this one, I like this one.
James, do you have your oxygen on?
I want the typewriter.
No, my machine died.
That's my other one. I collect too much shit. I collect typewriters, watches, and cameras.
My mother collected watches. She had a shit ton of watches.
And for some reason, this seemed to for some reason it clicked, and I needed to take a picture of it.
And the other one you sent me. Can we make fun of your ex-wife now?
Oh yes, because she was kind of a cunt about the Trump shooting. She's like, yeah, that was staged. I'm like, yes, they killed an innocent person behind him because he wanted votes that he was going to get anyways.
It doesn't make sense.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Will's cats.
Travis?
Yeah?
Your girlfriend is the one that looked like Velma, right?
Yes, this is the one we're talking about. I think
Okay, yeah.
The tier probably still has the pictures.
Yeah, I still got the pictures.
Yeah. We were talking about her last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I was remembering things correctly.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, was I correct in assuming that she does have daddy issues?
Yes.
See, you can tell from a mile away.
I do things to her, but my name would be Met Harbo.
Well, you can.
Yeah, Harbo.
All of us here had a chance with her. All of us.
Ew.
She had an open what's her sleeve?
I have to let you know that she did not have a chance with me.
Angela.
No, you had a chance.
Ruining the fantasy.
You had a chance with her. It doesn't mean you had to take it.
Good.
Man, Angela, always ruining things.
Well, before me, she was with the mayor of Elgin, Oklahoma, and an English professor named Aaron. She was also a roller derby person, so.
Okay.
So dive right into that hardcore bisexuality, why don't you? She did have daddy issues. She was also an only child, which made it even worse. And she was also from money.
I just seen something I never
Will,
want
I
to see again.
apologize.
Yeah,
Will.
seems like that.
Travis, I apologize for my gender.
Why? You're not the one who was.
Like I said, it kind of seemed like that she had a praise kink.
Well, the thing is that she was told she was smart from day one, and then everything just kind of if things didn't go her way, it would fall apart really fast. I mean, she would fall apart really fast.
Okay.
I seen her like. Do we have time to tell it? I need.
Go right ahead. Tell.
The laptop story. The laptop story is the best one about her because it shows like a combination of arrogance and helplessness that don't work well. She bought a brand new laptop, ordered from HP, special order, special built, expensive, but it was back when they still had the actual buttons down there for the trackpad instead of just a regular just click wherever. One of the little buttons she thought had a crumb underneath it because it felt slightly crunchier. I'm like, she's like, I'm going to fix it.
Oh no!
It's like, Robin, it's under warranty. Send it back. She's like, no, I'm going to fix it. So she's over at her desk and she pries that up.
Oh, Lord.
She realizes that she can't get it back on there because it was plasta welded in where it's supposed to be, and she broke those when she pried it up. I was like, are you going to send it back now? And she's like, I guess I have to. So she sends it back. It's not under warranty anymore because she tried to fix it herself. They were going to charge her like $300 to fix it. And I'm like, just give them the money. Just pay it. Lesson learned. No, I can have it fixed here cheaper. So she has them send it back to her. It gets crushed in the mail.
The fuck.
And she gets it back. She unboxes the box that they put it in, because what FedEx did is they just put it in there. They put the box that was shipped in that was crushed in a larger box and sent it back to us. So she pulls it out, and then she pulls that out, and it's like it is just shred. It is just like they ran it over with a fucking truck or something.
Ooh.
And it was 3 weeks of just continuous bitching about it. And crying. And if I pulled mine out, oh my God, she said, yeah, yep, you get to use yours.
Oh, she sounds like one of my ex-girlfriends.
So one day
I'll be back, guys. I'm refilling my drink. I can still hear you guys.
Go on.
So I lost it. I lost my temper, and I went to Best Buy, and I put one on my credit card, and I brought it back to her. You know what she
Let me
does?
guess, it wasn't as good as the one that she had before, so she's angry again.
No, yeah, she's now upset because I spent so much money on a Dell and not an HP.
Oh.
Oh my God.
No offense, they're all the same fucking thing on the inside piece.
To quote our friend Gunsky, they're the same thing. Near enough to
She needs to be kicked in the nipple.
I'm so glad you guys are talking about the computer.
Yeah, she needs to be kicked in the nipple.
She really just... Oh, and then she did the same thing, changing the headlight on her car.
Dumbass.
Because to change the headlights on the Chevy Malibu, you got to take the fucking bumper off. And the dealership was going to charge her $150 to do this, to change out that light bulb.
That include the light bulb or just the labor?
That was bulb and labor.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I would have fucking done it. But no, she brought it home for B to change it out for her.
Alright. Sorry about that.
That's always
Martha
my-
Fletcher, that was loud.
So I just,
sorry.
So I had to spend my afternoon, my evening taking a fucking bumper off the Chevy Malibu.
I wouldn't have done it.
Part of one thing that I did when that ticked my ex off, actually,
Who's eating?
was that
Me.
I ended up having to fix the headlight on our minivan because his hand wouldn't fit. And he was pissed because I was able to do it.
Yeah, I was good at changing the headlights on my Sprinter, but it was beautiful because they had things where, okay, it's got the power cord, but the bulb itself is held in place with a tension clip. And sure, it's a snug fit for somebody with big hands, but it was an easy change. And it's like, okay, you burn through so many of them a year if you're running them 10 to 18 hours a day, but they weren't too expensive and they weren't hard to replace.
So I have a crazy ex story, and this is like one of the reasons why we broke up the first time.
The first time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So normally, we lived together, right? And normally, whenever she needed my card, she'd just roll me over, kiss me, and say, "Hey, I'm going to go get something from the store so I can get some money from your card." Okay, whatever. This particular time, she needed a bus pass. All right, well, I wake up, time to go. I'm getting ready. You're not gonna get me a bus pass? You were up before I was. Why didn't you go get it yourself? You'd roll me over, kiss me, tell me you're gonna go get some money, and go get the fucking money. We get into this big ass argument. Mind you, bus is about to come. Like, I gotta get to work. Like, work starts at 11:30. It's an hour to get there, and I need to go. So I'm walking down toward the bus stop, and she's still yelling. I hop on the bus. I see her ass go by. She called me. You didn't start to wait for me to get on the bus. I gotta get the fuck to work too. So we're having a big ass argument on the phone while I'm on the bus to work. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm staying with my mom. I'll come get my shit later. Remind, like, if you wanted the cash, you'd have just rolled me over, kissed me, and say, "Hey, babe, I'm going to take the card to get some from the store so I can get some cash."
Dear.
So, yes.
When you're living together after a certain amount of time, you got to learn that vertical smile is a window into their brain, and you must look through that window to find out what they're thinking.
I'm not fucking psychic, and I
What
can't read
the
minds, and I need
hell
to get to
did
work.
you just say?
James, run.
Uh-oh.
James just said... Go ahead.
Here, if it makes you feel any better, I married my psychopath, so...
It does. Again, I will openly admit to this. I'm attracted to crazy women. I can't be with a normal human being. I need someone crazy.
I'm like a bull. I'm attracted to red flags.
Mm-hmm.
I sent two other pictures for you of of me and her together, and then one of her cats.
Oh God! All right. Again, I'm sexually attracted to crazy. I do not deny this.
And after a little bit of experience, I'm with Monkey. You don't stick your dick in crazy.
I can't help it. That's what strikes me.
After a little bit of experience, you're with Monkey.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Well, I got a thing for his hair. What can I say?
his hair is kind of gay.
No, his hair is very gay.
You know,
this is what
she's supervising.
She volunteered me to put together a kid's swing set after work.
Oh fuck no! I hated that. Don't volunteer me for shit. Like I cannot stand when somebody does that.
That is not cool.
Like
now,
I can't
might
stand
volunteer to do it myself. I wouldn't expect somebody else to do it for me.
I have
at least check with me first.
Yes, at least check with me first. Like if you, I have shit I want to do too when I get home. You know, like you. But don't do this.
I mean, I did photography for the church's vacation Bible school, and Mrs. Forge volunteered me for that a few times, but we'd done it before, and she put together slideshows and videos from it for parents' night. So,
no, all right. So she would volunteer. She would volunteer me to do. Like I was good with computers. Like I could do basic shit with computers. She would volunteer me to help her family out. Babe, I want to. I'm tired from work. It'll be quick. 20 years later.
Oh.
That chick looks like she just found her first 2 of 20 cats to live with.
She had the crazy cat lady starter pack.
Yeah. I walked in there and I'm like, what the hell are they all looking at? Oh,
squirrel.
Yeah, pretty much. The woman has a PhD, but she is fucking fascinated by squirrels.
Really?
So does Jill Biden. Who cares?
Yeah.
This you, Travis?
What?
The last one you sent me.
Yeah, the last one I sent you is basically because it is really appropriate for today. I want you to just I think everybody will know. That is the grassy knoll, and that is the famous stockade fence behind me.
Really?
And that is you saying I am an asshole.
Yes.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Me and my friends played the circle game, and we came up with an idea of like trying to give each other the circle. This is back in 2010, and the world's worst camera. And
I had a 110 that took better pictures than that.
This was it was one of those that you get at the back wall of Walmart. It's in the plastic that comes that.
The instant disposables.
Yeah. And well, we had this game, and we were going to try to give each other the circle from like extremely famous like
landmarks,
notorious scenes. I'm at Grassy Knoll. I've won for at least 3 years until my friend did it from ground zero.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes. And this game is still going on. someday I'm going to either make my way to. I'm either going to make my way to Pripyat or Hiroshima, and I'm going to beat them all.
All right, fine. Hold on. All right, y'all know what this is from, right? The whole ketchup on mac and cheese. Yesterday on the corner.
I don't care. I don't like mac and cheese to begin with, so it's irrelevant to me.
My grandma
Moon.
used ketchup on mac and cheese.
What?
My grandma used to eat ketchup on mac and cheese.
And I thought it was Moon put barbecue sauce.
And yes, Keith, I'm starting an hour earlier. It's just most of the shit I do starts at 11 or on the hour, so I'll just start at 11.
But he hasn't changed the name of the show. He wants to be early for something in life.
Exactly. You know, as a black man, I really do want to be early at one point in my life.
It's the special. It's the special edition.
Yes, you get. Donald Trump came up with a new way to get his ear pierced, and we started an hour early in celebration of it.
The only way I'll eat macaroni and cheese if it's baked. I mean, I'll eat, stove cooked, but I prefer my macaroni and cheese baked, and I would like it cold.
Like, I can do somewhat like a cheeseburger mac from time to time, but I have never liked mac and cheese.
Oh, man, my favorite Thanksgiving, one of the most things I miss about my mother is her baked macaroni and cheese.
See, I used to make baked mac and cheese at least once a week for the kids.
My mom would make it for like any holiday, and she would make a really big plate, big dish of it, and I would always eat it cold. Like, she would always put mine in the refrigerator so it would get cold, and I could eat it like a slice of cake. I loved it.
I just want to add a quick disclaimer here. If you're doing anything with mac and cheese, remember, type 2 diabetes is a thing. Thank you. You have been warned. Continue.
I haven't had mac and cheese in ages. You were merely adopted into Star Trek. I was formed into it, molded by it.
Let's see, I haven't had mac and cheese in like 2 years. I need to have some.
That was always a funny thing when I was younger and whatnot, because you had majority of the people I went to school with, like, they liked mac and cheese and I didn't. And then it was typical of the whole thing for some odd reason for kids not to like broccoli, but I'd destroy that shit. I'm good steamed buttered broccoli. Oh god, dude, I'm all over it.
All right,
yeah, sprinkle a little Parmesan on that, and
dude, I didn't even need that. But just throw butter and salt. Boom.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you eat yams?
No,
you don't eat yams and sweet potatoes.
I've tried sweet potatoes. I don't get the hype.
I don't eat sweet potatoes.
Potato pie.
I was just trying to figure out a food I could give you in exchange for your macaroni and cheese. Not much I don't eat.
Say sweet potatoes with butter, cinnamon, and a little brown sugar.
Ugh, I cannot stand. This is this type of shit. This is why I'm clearly not black. I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't like watermelon. I can't stand fucking grape soda. Fried chicken's okay.
Let's be honest. For grape soda, it depends on the soda company. Like, not all grape soda is created equally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I concur.
Not all purple drink is created equally.
Yes.
Some gets you more high than other.
I don't like
lean.
I don't like strawberries or cherries. I don't like okra. I don't like liver.
Those are wonderful.
Liver.
How do you feel about gizzards?
I say liver always falls back to that whole
Depends
thing.
on how they're
Depends on how you
prepared.
cook it.
Exactly. Depends on how gizzards. Depends on how you cook.
God.
My mom.
What about blood soup? What is blood soup?
What the hell is?
James, is your mic getting covered by something? Because you've been kind of fading in and out.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Much.
Yeah.
It's just
Mickey Mouse
going in and out. It's like you were coming in muffled.
Keith, what is blood soup? It's a European thing. You talking about haggis?
No, haggis
I like
is
how they
something
used
else.
to make aspic.
What the hell's
No,
aspic?
aspic is meat jelly.
Yeah. It's like distilled from the bone marrow.
Blood soup. Any soup use blood as a principal ingredient. So you got duck blood, which is Polish, chicken and duck blood soup.
No,
I've never had it.
Pass.
I'm a little too Jewish for that. Sorry.
Swatch. I'll just put it up on fucking screen.
What the hell did you say?
It's a German word I cannot be asked to pronounce.
Schwarzsauer.
This word.
Schwarzsauer.
Schwarzsauer. It sounds like the thing I just replaced on my car.
Sounds like a sex position.
It does. Never had it either. I learned about it recently. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah,
God damn it. Let's see. Sasserine. What?
Wills.
That is kind of funny.
Oh, that is so cool.
I dig it.
No.
Duck blood, clip, poultry broth, rabbit or pig blood.
No.
Yes.
Still no.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to try anything once, just once. If I like it, I'll try it again. If I don't,
I'm willing to try most things once, but I don't think I would do that.
Yeah, I have to admit, I mean, I only do the kosher thing during holidays. But I don't think I'm brave enough to just turn around and... I tried blood sausage, it's not bad, but...
All right, so I have a rule. A meal must appeal to at least 3 of my senses. It must smell good, it must look good, it must taste good. Or at least taste. Taste is key. But it got to at least look, smell, feel good going down. But if it don't, fuck that shit.
I have some really weird allergies to food, so I don't let people just surprise me with stuff.
Okay.
I can hear that.
Which makes sense, but people have done it before. That's how I found out that I am allergic to crab meat.
Ew. I've never had beet.
Not a fun one to be allergic to.
And weirdly enough, watermelon.
You're allergic to watermelon?
That's kind of funny because watermelon's one of the few melons I'm not allergic to.
Oh,
I haven't done watermelon in fucking years.
I had watermelon the other day. It's just my least favorite melon.
Yeah. Travis, you're clearly not black. It's okay. I understand. I respect
Okay, with all this talk about blood soup and blood sausage, can a Crip not get some love in here?
How about some Crip sausage?
That's what the blood sausage is for. Just make sure you take it in full.
Oh.
I'm actually one of these days going to try to make my own mayonnaise.
We just decided that Kyiv is a communist because she doesn't like mayonnaise. So she's probably in that Miracle Whip crap.
she uses
cow tongue. I actually got some beef steak in the freezer.
I've never had cow tongue. I've never had tripe.
We have a restaurant here that has all you can eat cat fries.
What are cat fries?
Okay.
And Kyiv, we all know commies don't use a bidet. They don't have the water for it.
There's a commie shit in the woods?
Or
Yeah.
the water,
fucking
or the
hippies.
water pressure.
calf fries are testicles.
Oh,
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
That's what they're
from
called there.
apparently cows instead of buffalo.
All right. Again, I'm willing to try at least once, just once.
See, I will pass on eating the testes.
I also use Celsius. Oh, you. We can't be friends anymore,
right?
Keith.
You would have to turn around and not tell me what it was until after I ate it.
So we can easily tell.
You know,
since Key's using metric, she has obviously not been in the mood.
I do not like.
I'm just playing.
I don't like Celsius is good for a lot of things. I don't like Celsius for atmospheric temperatures.
All right, I don't like. I prefer Fahrenheit because it's just easier to reconcile with. I prefer the metric system, honestly, because the imperial measurements and shit throw me off.
I use the metric system like a normal American does when it's talking about firearms.
Firearms and drugs, pretty much.
Yeah.
See, the one thing with Celsius and Fahrenheit that Fahrenheit's got to be.
I can
more
agree with this
precise.
one. I can agree with this formatting.
I don't.
The 24-hour, because technically, my job does their schedule based on military time, the 24-hour clock. So it's just easier for me to use the 24-hour clock.
I'm fine with the 24-hour clock, but I take a data management perspective towards date configuration, and my preference is always year, month, day.
Okay, I can see that.
The thing is, like Celsius, I have to use it because I make chemicals for the dark room, and all of that's charted out in Celsius because I buy Ilford, which is British. But the reason why I don't like Celsius for atmospheric is it was 100 degrees today. I don't want to my God, I'm sweating my balls off. It's 40 degrees out here.
It's 40 degrees Celsius out here.
No, it is 3-digit miserable out here. And I know everybody. I know everybody in the South, like Texas, Oklahoma. We all bitch about the heat. There is one thing different about Oklahoma heat than everybody else's.
What up, Green?
All right,
what?
Tell me what it is because I lived in Alabama, so.
For some reason,
please tell the Texan what it is.
For some reason, we managed to have 100-degree heat and 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds.
So it's a blast for us.
Oh, that's a miserable day.
All right, so I'm be honest with you. I fucking love the heat. Man, I can't fucking stand the cold.
See, the thing with that is if you've got that like that, you're dealing with more likely a dry heat. Ever heard of the phrase heat index?
Yes.
So the base temperature is 100, but with the humidity, the effect on the body is the same as 113.
Well, see, I live by the water, and you know what wind chill is?
Yes.
Yes.
Imagine that going across the water.
Rotten and I are in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
You have wind chill and you have lake effect.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's 20 below. The wind makes it 40 below. And because the wind was just recently came off the lake, it's got about 20 tons of extra snow in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have that. For some reason, we either have 100 degrees and 50-mile-an-hour winds, or it's 100 degrees in 90% relative humidity.
Yeah, and
My
that's a
God.
miserable day.
What's it in Kelvin?
Oh.
I used to fuck with some of the pro supers and whatnot when they would call me and ask what the temperature was. I would give it to them in Kelvin, then Celsius, then Fahrenheit.
Why you being a dick at that point?
Because I can.
I was gonna say,
Well-
have you met Rotten?
No, I haven't. This is my first time talking to him ever.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, this was the same people that when we called in, or it's like, yeah, because the way things go for all calls and whatnot, like we saw, like for when lightning within 5 nautical miles would happen, is when we would go through it. And this is when I, as a senior airman, so an E4, had to tell an E7 how to do his job. Because he calls me and says, hey, been seeing lightning overhead. Is it lightning within 5? I said, no, we haven't got no notification of lightning within 5 yet. He's like, well, I'm seeing lightning above us. And it's like, that's air to air. Lightning with 5 is only air to ground. He's like, well, what am I supposed to do? It's like, sir, if you do not feel the flight line is safe, you can remove your people from the, it's like your people from the flight line and wait until we've either called that or until you feel it's safe enough and we haven't called that. It's like you telling me you're seeing lightning above you isn't gonna say, oh, that means lightning within 5. Like, you're a grown ass man, a master sergeant. Make the fucking decision.
God damn, what is? I'm looking at 100 degrees Kelvin, and that shit is just, I fucking hate doing the metric Kelvin. Because 100 degrees Fahrenheit is 311 Kelvin, roughly. Fucking hell.
I actually was like trying to find there was a video clip that I was wanting to show you of like one of the storms that we had recently.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, but I'm still looking. I made like an entire playlist of things because I
Recent
like
tornadoes in Oklahoma.
So
That
I've
cab
actually
got
seen
stoned.
this kind of thing. Anybody want to guess as to what just totaled the cab of that truck?
Stone
Yeah.
Stone.
No, that's not stone.
That's sand?
or cotton.
That's about 2 tons of cotton.
oh
But, so
Cotton was
that
my
much,
second guess.
so
I have seen this in North Carolina.
So 100 pounds of feathers weighs just as much as 100 pounds of what? No, not 100 pounds.
100 pounds of feathers
Really?
weigh as much as 100 pounds of anything else because it's still
Because it's
100
100
pounds.
freaking pounds.
It will have a different mass.
It has
Yeah,
different
isn't that way?
mass.
God.
So
Are you okay?
I mean, you can try the thing of like, you have to live with the thought of it. You removed 100 pounds worth of feathers from birds.
I need alcohol.
no, you don't.
That
No,
last
man.
one just hurt. That last little thing just hurt.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Dear,
It's okay. I love you.
I love you too, man, but that last one just really hurt.
Look, I'm black, alright? That's my excuse. I went to public schooling. You know, my brain don't work good. I don't English well.
Oh my God. So 100 pounds of feathers is equal to 100.
After this week, I need alcohol too. I mean, Frosted was too late for
Aneurysm.
me on the corner. I was drinking before the stream started.
Look. I don't English well. I was in the dark all day at work. I couldn't see well. I kept hitting my head. You know, I was scared, you know.
I haven't had an actual alcoholic beverage in.
And mind you,
Over
I
a
was the only black guy at my location, so they had to keep shining the light on me to make sure I was there.
Smile, Tier, smile.
They like smile, Justin, smile. Like I am smiling. Smile harder. God damn it! I'm sorry.
This was
What did Will do?
I sent you the clip I found. This happened this year. This is like my favorite one from this year. This is like a nighttime tornado.
I'll play that one, but I'm the show that rose that you sent me.
Oh yeah.
Breathe.
What happened?
Only in Mad can buy 60
Yeah.
candles to know that's wrong with you.
Devil just hatched.
Oh God, no! Are you telling my favorite racist joke? I will tell my favorite racist joke. All right.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, two black
You're
kids.
welcome.
I love you, James. Two black kids are hiking down the highway with a bike. It breaks down. They see a truck coming. They pull them over. Hey, the bike's broken down. Can you give us a ride? Truck driver goes, sure, but you have to get in the back with the cargo. They get in the back with their bike. He's hauling bowling balls, but they're all secure. So he comes to a rest stop, and there's two cops checking, making sure nobody's, smuggling anything they shouldn't be smuggling. So one cop goes off and talks to him while the other goes check the cargo. First, the cop that checks the cargo lifts up the trailer and immediately slams it down, telling him to drive, get the fuck out of here, just drive. And he not knowing what the fuck going on, he just goes. So his partner comes up to him like, what the hell was that? Man, he's hauling nigger egg. Two of them had to stole a bike.
Oh, no.
I love that racist joke. That's one of my favorites. All right, I'm going to play what Travis sent me. Hold on, Travis.
I'm so happy about that because I somehow nailed that picture. That was lucky.
It was very pretty.
Can y'all see it?
Yep.
Let me put sound on mute. Bam, here, there. I guess the picture doesn't have sound.
Yeah, well, it's channel.
That's
9.
barely an F1.
Look,
that was an F3 actually, but it was so cool.
Really?
Yeah, that was an F3. It was a really unexpected spin up.
All right, I gotta say, I'm so glad I don't live in like Tornado Alley because honestly, that shit would fucking frighten me.
That's got to be inflation at work.
I have wanted to talk about one of my favorite things because I've lived in Arkansas and a few other places. One of the favorite things about living here is when they have the weather. When we have bad weather, the TV stations go wall to wall with tornado coverage.
Okay.
They interrupt all primetime programming. They will interrupt it to go right to it. And like I lived in Arkansas, we had bad weather. They would come on there, they would show little maps or anything else, but it wasn't like this. They would go on and you will have this, and we have 3 stations that show it. And all 3, first get it off the bat, all 3 of them are excellent at weather forecasting. We got really good meteorologists and everything else, but each one of them is slightly different style. You got the one you see there was from Channel 9. We'll get to it for a second. You got Channel 5. It is no nonsense, straightforward. This is exactly what's going on. This is exactly where it's going. This is exactly what you will see. This is how you need to take cover. That's it. Perfect. Then you got Channel 4, which is really good. They do the same thing. They nail it. Usually have better pictures because they'll get their helicopter up there. They get the storm chasers in the field. They get the helicopter up there. You get the view of the helicopter, the tornado from it.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty pictures, a little bit more of a drama bend to it, but pretty. Then you got Channel 9. Channel 9's actually pretty unhinged. Like, you want to see, it's like, you want to know what the weather's doing, 5. You want to see pretty pictures and know what the weather's doing, 4. Channel 9, you want to know what happens when a softball-sized hail goes through a helicopter windshield and a storm chaser rolls his van on the Kilpatrick Turnpike during a torrential downpour and a tornado warning. There you go.
God damn.
That is my favorite station to watch because they have this guy on there who he will get in the middle of all of it and he will just start. He has ADHD and he's like looking at the map up there, and if it starts to lull off, he starts getting bored and he starts just rambling about stuff up there. And he was talking about a Brahms in Guthrie that was like in the path of a tornado. And he's like, that's a really good Brahms. There's a guy, I know people that work there. They have this one person there, Tiffany. She gets all of every shake I've ever had that she's made is perfect there. And every time I used to go up there, I'd stop right there. And one of the storm chasers interrupted her. It's like, well, I interrupted him. He's like, nah, well, you won't be stopping there right now. It's gone.
Wait a minute.
Well,
do y'all remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, picking it up here in Wilmington, North Carolina, right at the Intracoastal, and we're in one of these bands.
So that's Mike Seidel and Will.
I just love how he doesn't notice that there are people walking by and like, it's all good.
Yeah, I've been through a hurricane, a couple of them. I'll tell you though, you talked about how good the weather forecasters are there. There are no good weather forecasters around here because you can't predict what the lake and the state are going to throw into the mix.
Really?
Yeah, a weather forecast is pretty much a suggestion, and anybody that's right 3 times out of 5 is banned from casinos.
Okay, here's a palette cleanser that I guess I don't know if we really need it or whatnot. The caption is size doesn't matter. That's funny because it mattered when I ended up in the hospital.
That's funny because it mattered when I ended up in the hospital having to get my appendix removed after.
He put the dick in appendix.
I almost died.
Your guts too seriously.
I almost died when you posted that the other day. I was just like, oh, hell no.
The dude's tried so hard to sing it. He can't. He's having a hard time getting through it.
The original Pokemon master.
Got control.
Fuck you, Ash.
Wow, Ash, you got 150 of those little motherfuckers. Woo!
Wow.
I got mice and snakes not to eat each other. Your turn.
So we're over the Rambo.
He's died.
There's a Nicaraguan dictator who is about to fry.
Wow.
Someday I'll kill
Yeah, you know
all those
that
commie
sometimes
stars.
here the unsaid is more funny than the said.
Wake up where the dead are far behind me. Sorry, my bad. I love you, Angela. Don't be mad at
So we
me.
all know
I'm
the
not
best
mad
one
at you.
before I
You just
showed
beat the
recently.
punchline to death. I'm sad now.
Oh. I'm not an alcoholic. Go to me. Oh man.
Well, you know, I was sad, and then I remembered I have a penis. Therefore, I don't have a reason to be sad.
Oh wow.
Hello, Da Vinci's Notebook.
There you go.
Da Vinci's Notebook said he had a penis, so he didn't need to be sad.
A group called Da Vinci's Notebook. One of their songs.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll find a link for you. Their drinking song was
Aren't those
great,
the same
too.
ones that did? They're the ones that did "Boot to the Head," wasn't it?
Boot to the head.
I don't know.
Now, Boot to the Head, I'm actually familiar with.
Oh, tonight you said my wife confessed I knocked down and shit yet. Y'all don't remember Robin Williams stand up?
Because there's their Irish drinking song, which is great. And then there's Enormous Penis, which is hilarious.
Irish drinking song? I am intrigued.
Copy. There's my Discord.
I love Irish drinking songs.
All right. This is one of, mind you, I fucking love Robin Williams, and this is like one of his best fucking stand-ups. Like, the man was a genius, and he was taken from us too soon.
One thing though.
Oh yes.
Pot is not like alcohol.
Oh,
Alcohol
yeah,
changes your mood sometimes. Like, go to a bar at happy hour and see some just happy motherfuckers there. See those guys going, hey, fuck you, my man. Hey, hey, listen to me. Listen to me, you piece of shit. Listen, you do not know shit about fuck, my man. You want a piece of yourself? Step outside, I'll kick my ass. Come on. I've already shit myself. I'm halfway there. Come on.
Yeah, this one is just absolutely hilarious.
You can deal with it genetically. You know, if you're Irish, you've got a running start that you can do it better than we are. You know that because if you're Irish, you know, you'll kick my ass, but then you'll fucking sing about it afterwards. Oh, that night you said my wife was fat. I knocked you down and shit in your hat. Away the time you go away, coming away for air, moving away, my lawyer. And then you keep drinking till you're in your 80s and you're on a dialysis machine, doing liver dance and Michael Flatline.
Oh.
And they say the Irish say,
Oh, now he's about to get into the invention of golf.
But that's all right. Here's
That's
the
Scottish
deal. And the
people.
Japanese, they drink differently than us. It is a different thing where you can be very polite during the day, and all of a sudden you arigato gozaimasu. And after 5 Jack Daniels, tie a yellow ribbon.
Oh no!
Karaoke for asshole with a microphone. Sing you round-eyed fuck. Come on.
Wow.
And if you want a linguistic adventure, go drinking with a Scotsman. Because you can't fucking understand them before. You land in Scotland and they're going, "Diddle, get at it, feel right?" Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Fuck, take it, put flight, burn the bullets, that's it, get up in your neck of it. Sure. Oh fuck, sure, right?
He's not wrong.
Sure. Oh, sure, you dumb fucking bastard. You realize that, eh? And you realize how drunk they get. They could wear a skirt and not care. And how they could invent a sport like golf. Here's my idea for a fucking sport. I knock a ball in a gopher hole. Oh, you mean like pool? Fuck off, pool! Not with a straight stick, with a little fucked up stick. I whack the ball that goes in a gopher hole. Oh, you mean like croquet? Fuck croquet! I put the whole hundreds of yards away! Oh, fuck out, yeah!
Wow.
That's great fun there! Oh, yeah, that's a great thing. Oh, like a bowling thing. Fuck no! Not straight, I put shit in the way. like trees and bushes and high grass. You can lose your fucking ball and go whacking away with a fucking tire iron. Whacking away, and each time you miss, you feel like you're gonna have a stroke. Fuck, that's what we'll call it. A stroke, because every time you miss, you feel like you're gonna fucking die. Oh, great. Oh, here's a bit of back. Oh, fuck, this is brilliant. Right near the end, I'll put a flat piece with a little flag to give you fucking hope. But then I'll put a pool and a sandbox to fuck with your ball again. Ah, you'll be there trashing your ass, jerking away in the sand. Oh, and you do this one time. Fuck no! 18 fucking times!
Ah, God, I love Robin Williams.
Oh, there was more to that skit, though. There was more because it goes into the classist folks and blacks getting into the sport with Tiger Woods and everything.
Like, yeah, who's like, how do you learn? We wouldn't let him play. Like Tiger Woods, he's the product of a black father and a time. German geneticist couldn't see that shit coming. Oh,
Black Catholicism, Buddhist concentration.
Yeah. Oh no, I think my favorite one of his is when he's doing the so Osama goes to heaven. You know, there's George Washington there standing with a bat. How dare you defile that with your son's creed? He started beating the shit out of Osama, and then the 70 other members of the Continental Congress come start kicking him. He goes, "Where are my bitches?" It's 71 Virginians, you asshole!
Oh wow!
You know, Osama bin Laden was a very prolific writer.
Yes.
He went through more stories than any other person.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, and Hitler was an accomplished artist, so
painted his brains all over the walls.
Well, that was his final piece.
You know, you got to remember, Hitler had an issue. He had OCD about people's hygiene, so he actually made sure that everyone in Germany got a shower.
No.
Hey man, you can't talk too much about Osama bin Laden for that. He's under a lot of pressure, you know.
Wow. And, you know,
boy, that Hitler could really cook.
Now under pressure is running through my head.
All the ovens he had?
Yeah, all the ovens he had, just lined them right on up. Just shove them in there.
Hitler was the original Pillsbury Doughboy. Nothing says weapon, but what's in my oven?
I have a Jewish customer who they have a very, very nice house, and she's like, everything in the kitchen is Bosch appliance, Bosch refrigerator, Bosch everything. And she's like, and we were talking about it, and because I was there fixing the dishwasher, and I asked her about it, and she's like, and she looks at me and she's like, really, I like everything in here. I just really don't trust that Bosch oven though. And I kind of paused for a second, and he just kind of smiled. I'm like, oh, really?
Oh.
I wouldn't
Hey,
be
Well,
we have a good sense of humor.
I'm still trying to figure out how your Jew gold is.
Travis.
I don't know. When you find it, tell me, because I could really use it. I am
Travis,
trying to get that test done.
Yes.
did you ask for her number? Or did she give you her name instead?
No. They have names now.
They're not allowed to have names.
I love to hear her giggle. It's hilarious.
She's such a...
Well, Tyr told his favorite racist joke earlier. I'll give you my almost semi-ableist one. My favorite one. Actually, I heard this one from a blind friend of mine.
Okay.
See, there were 3 friends. They're out walking their dogs. You know, a German Shepherd, one had a Colley, and one had a Chihuahua. And like, hey, dude, it's hot. I'm thirsty. Let's go in the bar and have a drink. You're like, oh man, they're not going to let us in here with the dogs. And he's like, oh yeah, no, watch me do what I do. You'll be just fine. He puts on some dark glasses. The guy at the German Shepherd goes in, and the bartender's like, no dogs allowed. Goes, oh man, no, it's my seeing eye dog. Okay, he sits down. He starts having some drinks. Second guy's like, hey, that's cool. Walks in with his collie. He's like, no dogs allowed. No, man, no, it's my seeing eye dog. Oh, okay. Third guy's like, okay, he said, let's do it. Puts on his dark glasses, goes in, and the guy's like, no dogs allowed. Oh, no, man, it's my seeing eye dog. The bartender's like, a Chihuahua? And he goes, they gave me a Chihuahua?
I say one of my favorites is
here's a
Wait a minute. Rodney, go first, and then James.
Go ahead.
guy goes into a bar, pulls out a gun, says, I got a 1911 with 7 rounds in the bag and 1 in the chamber. I want to know which one of you's been sleeping with my wife. He hears from the back, you ain't got enough bullets, mate.
James.
Oh no.
I wish Gunsky was here to hear this one. Because he would get a kick out of it. These 3 friends, they've been together since elementary school. Well, one of the friends, they went off to the University of Texas and started the engineering program. Another one went to University of Oklahoma. And then the other one went to, where was it? Roll Tide.
Alabama?
That was Arkansas. Alabama, yes.
Alabama.
For their, so they went off to different engineering schools, and they got together during spring break and decided they were going to go into Germany. Well, one of them rolls up a blunt, and they're smoking, and they get caught and all that, and spend some time in jail. Well, Germany doesn't play when it comes to drug laws, so they're facing the electric chair. Well, first old boy from the University of Oklahoma, they strap him in, hit the switch, nothing. Then they said, all right, well, by our law, it didn't go, so you're free to go. Well, next was a Roll Tide, and our Alabama engineer strap him in, hit the switch, and he's giggling. And nothing happened. Okay. Well, they put the University of Texas engineer in there. He says, it's not going to work until you reconnect this little thing over here.
Oh no.
I don't know how they call this a fail because I'm pretty sure that package got delivered.
Yeah, that pack. I'm pretty sure that package is delivered, and yeah. Like,
and it got other problems, but the package got delivered.
Hey, look, you wanted to make sure you were home, right? But think of it this way: at least he knocked hard.
I sent you something the other day. I comment. The problem is it's a fucking Facebook reel, so
I probably have to go a little further up.
Wednesday.
Ooh, now the real question is: do I dare tell you my favorite racist joke?
Go right ahead, dude.
Here we go. I'll just
send it again.
Okay, so 3 spies in Germany. You had a English spy, a French spy, and a Italian spy, and they all 3 get caught at the same time. Worst of luck.
Okay.
And they take the English spy in first. And he's like, "We're gonna make you talk." No, you're not gonna make me talk. And they tie him down to the chair, and they start working him over. And after 8 hours of torture, he gives up and talks. Frenchman goes in, same routine. 6 hours of torture later, he starts talking. They put the Italian in there, and they tie him in the chair with his hands behind his back, and it's like, "You're not gonna make me talk? Oh, we'll make you talk." They start working him over. 8 hours later, still nothing. 12 hours later, still nothing. 3 days later, they give up. They put him back. And the other 2 spies are like, "Did you talk?" He's like, "No. I wanted to, but they tied my hands."
That was so good.
And YouTube, this is somebody from Italian ancestry, so get bent.
Dude, this is
I have Italian ancestry. I'm not offended.
You don't have Italian ancestry, James. You have hillbilly ancestry. That is totally different.
I do too on my mother's side.
I just sat through an oven joke. The Italians can
burn it.
Their turn.
They can sit and bake in it.
Hey, I talk with my hands a lot, so yeah, I totally get it.
Hey man, I'm Native American, or it's like I have Native American heritage, and I still like the one about the town I grew up in called Saugatuck. They were trying to figure out how it was, and or it's like how there's theories of how the name came to be. I don't remember what the exact one was. My favorite is there's a Native American in there, and he went to the local bar, and that whole thing, and was going to get a drink, but because of everything, he couldn't afford shoes, and when he came in, since they had actual wooden floorboards, his sock got caught in there. He looked down and he goes, "Suck stuck."
So this man was traveling on a train, and he saw this advertisement for this Native American man who can remember everything that happened in his life. So he goes to him and asks him, like, "All right, I don't believe you. So what did you have for breakfast on your 13th birthday?" He goes, "Eggs." And the guy leaves. So about a year later, the guy's back in the same area, and he sees the advertisement, and he decides, he's going to give him a traditional greeting, to the guy. He walks in and goes, "How?" He goes, "Scrambled."
Oh my god! That is awesome.
Hey, so you know what I realized about humor, and when you're not caught up in the minutia of it belongs to one group or it's racism and whatnot, shit is fucking hilarious.
If do right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
as long as you don't kill
Now,
a
do you
bunch
want to
of
hear the
them,
joke about the Nick?
any joke is hilarious. Sorry.
Remember that
dude.
time we were talking about the? I gotta make sure there's no black people around. All right. So this time was, hey, you want to talk about a black joke?
Yeah, the one I won't tell is one a friend of mine told some 35 years ago, asking about how 3 Hispanics, a Chinaman, and 4 blacks are like a sprinkler.
How?
He literally just said he wasn't going to tell it.
I think James already got it.
I think I got it.
I was gonna say I got it. I understood the joke, but
If you lived in that time, you know that certain water sprinkler too.
Yep, I think I realized what it is. Y'all hear about?
I put part of the punchline in the private chat there for you, Tier. You can figure out the rest.
Did y'all hear about the one about the sober Irishman? Me neither.
But you know the thing about Irishmen is, you know, if you ever take and you put an Irishman on a spit, you can always find another one to turn it.
hey,
you know what difference? You know what difference between a Irish wedding and an Irish funeral?
What?
One less drunk.
oh, true. That's fair.
That's cruel and funny.
I'm pretty sure the Irish Catholics in the family would agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Good. I don't.
Look, I'm not. What?
One branch of the family married heavily Irish, and I've gone to my share of family reunions in different Catholic churches in Detroit that have been, just follow the sounds of the drunk Irish.
Is there a 3 drink minimum to get in?
3? I think you're talking about the Scots there. This is Irish. 5.
Cheer.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Until I hit like 40, my drink limit was 3 adios motherfuckers and 6 beers.
And Angela, you shouldn't be. I could not condone underage drinking.
Oh.
Like we will not have underage drinking on this.
Not 14.
I'm not condoning underage drinking on this stream, Angela.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you a compliment, woman. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Tier. You're very sweet.
I haven't had a drink since my sister's wedding. I wish I remembered it.
I have a staunch rule. There's only 3 people I will get drunk by.
Drunk by
drunk
or
with.
drunk with?
Drunk with. My best friend, my cousin, and this guy named Mike Flurry. There is something about all 3 of them that will instantly make me listen to them if something should go wrong. My cousin, yeah. So I'm only getting drunk with these 3.
My sister had a destination wedding.
Do you call hell a destination?
Oh, well, it was New Orleans. And we had a really nice hotel. She got us a nice hotel in the French, right in the middle of the French Quarter. It was a great hotel.
Okay.
And we always talk about it, and Robin absolutely hated the whole trip. She hated New Orleans. She did not have fun. And she's like, and I'm like, I had a blast. And she's like, and we were talking about, I was like, I can remember that was one of the most fun trips I've ever been on. And she's like, and we were telling friends about it, and she's like, yeah, I didn't enjoy any of it. And she's like, I'm like, why not? And she's like, well, first, explain to everybody what was so fun about your trip. Well, considering we had a
material that has no volume.
Damn it.
Well,
hold on.
You let the story finish.
Yeah, I'm trying to let the story finish.
Well, considering the wedding had it was New Orleans. The wedding had an open bar. My family is famous alcoholics. I don't fucking remember. I do not remember much from the wedding other than I ruined a watch in my favorite suit. And we had to pay extra for a pool cleaning. I don't remember much of it. And she's like, yes, you can't remember why you had so much fun. That's why I hate it.
Ha! Alright, I'm allowed to play it.
Be a girl and a apple fall out of a tree at the same time. Theoretically speaking, which one will hit the ground first?
The apple.
You in the back? Is the girl emo? What does that have to do with it? Well, I mean, if the girl was emo, the rope would stop her.
Oh!
Get out of my class. Show class.
Nice! Bravo!
I see that. And I'm like, I have to send this to somebody, but who?
Who would appreciate this?
That was freaking awesome.
Bravo. Freaking oh.
Oh, wow.
Everybody likes this guy. So
I like donut holes.
Ew.
What?
You
I
like
don't want
donut
to know.
holes?
Tear said ew. I don't want to know.
I
like
don't
donut holes.
Donut holes are great.
They are.
Used to work at a bakery. It's
Yeah.
So it's canon. James likes putting balls in his mouth.
No donut holes. I didn't say donut balls.
That's what the donut holes are.
They're balls.
No, you misheard him. He likes donut hose.
Ah, donut hose. Makes sense. You pay a cheap whore in donuts.
Damn my accent.
Sorry, I don't speak hillbilly.
I do.
I mean, if we're gonna go off what hillbilly was originally the definition, it was a Michigan dirt farmer.
Ding 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 ding.
James, stop singing the song of your people.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be telling you got a purty mouth.
Tear.
Oh.
Tear.
Heel
You got a
boys,
purty
heel.
mouth. You got a purty mouth, Tear.
I don't know about his mouth, but his
You
lips
just-
sure are inviting.
Okay.
I need an adult. Angela,
I am an adult.
Angela, I need you to be the adult in the room now. Like,
James,
Dream Mom. Go ahead.
please stop.
We need adultier adults than this.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist.
I need a Dream Mom. Dream Mom,
The
he's
worst
being
part here
frightening.
is you started it.
I didn't start anything. I said
You
nothing.
started it.
Here.
You repeated that thing about your pretty mouth like 10 times. And what did you expect him to not walk into it?
Yes.
Literally?
He definitely leaning into that. Here,
I'll let it go
you ever
twice.
watched Dragon
You
Ball Z
did.
Abridged?
Yes.
I was gonna say you're
Is
actually
that I need an
lucky
adult?
he didn't-
I am an adult.
You're
I need a
actually
different adult.
lucky he didn't walk into that faster tier.
Yeah, he went easy on you after that.
You're right. James.
Uh-huh.
You're my favorite asshole.
I know.
Here's a here you go, Kier. This is a book that should be a lot larger.
The hell did you? What the fuck?
What happened?
Is he throwing a book at me somehow?
No, I sent you.
Oh, sent you a picture. Send me a picture.
Yeah, it's a book that should be much longer.
Very deep. Very deep. As it is, I'm going to kill him with cuteness.
Oh, that one should be definitely
That's
longer.
That's just the index. The whole piece is about the size of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Great assholes of history.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm just sad that I didn't make the front cover.
I know, James. It's okay. There's always next year.
Okay. I'll try harder.
Up until that's terrible. Up until the house.
So wrong.
Up until the house fire, I had a copy of the Book of Insults, and they had one of my favorite ones about Texas in there. As some guy says, if I owned hell in Texas, I would live in hell and rent out Texas.
Repeat that. I couldn't hear you.
If you
That
owned hell in Texas.
If I owned hell and Texas, I would live in hell and rent out Texas.
Yes. I had
Said every Oklahoman in history.
I had a British mutual on Twitter. He came up to me. He said, "It's like, I said something to him about Texas, and he's like, Texas isn't that bad." And I'm like, "That's not something you'd say to somebody from Oklahoma."
Those fighting words in Oklahoma.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have fought before too.
I mean, they were their own.
We do it every year.
Well, we had there was the OU Texas game, of course, yeah. And we
do it every year.
And we did invade once.
I mean, I'm from
Texas?
Michigan. We went to war with Ohio. Ohio deserved it too.
Damn.
They tried to steal part of our state.
You should give it to them.
We eventually did. We got the Upper Peninsula in exchange. Riches in iron and copper.
Yeah, there you go.
We went to war with Texas over a bridge.
Really?
Yeah, what happened is that it is a very bizarre story. We built a bridge across the Red River that was free. Well, just a short ways down, there was a toll bridge that was owned by a Texas company. The Texas Rangers and the Texas Highway Department came up to our bridge and shut it down because it was taking business away from their toll bridge. They shut it down on the wrong side. They came on our side and they shut it down. So the governor called up the National Guard, ordered, I think it was 50 men, several trucks, several mounted cavalry, and 2 Vickers machine guns.
Oh my God.
And we took the fucking bridge. We crossed the bridge, we ran the Texas Rangers off, and we took land on the other side, and we established the bridgehead, and then we went over to the Texas toll bridge and tore down that toll booth. That toll booth is in a park in, I can't remember what city it is in Oklahoma to this day.
Wow.
And my favorite part about that story was the person who led it was the governor. Not like he ordered it. He went down there on a fucking horse with a revolver and led men into Texas.
Badass.
Alfalfa Bill Murray.
All right, I have to look this up. Alfalfa Bill Murray.
Yeah, the war between Michigan and Ohio is actually where Michigan got the University of Michigan got the Wolverines, because the reputation they got in fighting was folks from Ohio was like, they're as fierce as Wolverines up there. The only remnant of that war today is the annual sports rivalries.
I was waiting for you to say the movie Red Dawn.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to leak that state secret.
Wait a minute. William H. Murray?
Yes.
Red Dawn.
He looks like a goddamn motherfucking ranger.
Oh.
He looks
the rising of the sun.
Yeah, you gotta. He is like the most.
Are you sure he didn't be dog?
Shut up, James.
Look, wait a minute. I gotta show you a picture of this guy. Like this. No, seriously, this guy looks like. He looks like he says I say a lot, and he's gonna put a bullet in your ass. He talks back to him.
He looks like he may have taught Sam Houston a thing or two.
He looks like a young Sam Elliott.
There's some other pictures that make him look a little bit more grizzled.
I don't think I've ever seen a young Sam Elliott.
Wait a minute.
Mask.
He didn't look that young in Mask.
I hate the
No,
fact
he had
that
more. He didn't have his. He wasn't in Salt and Pepper. Did Mask.
Gray hair isn't what makes the age, dude.
And you know, again, he looks like
he is such a we all
Here.
Yes.
Before you go any scrolling, do you have safe search on?
Let me hold on. Let me.
I hope there
Wait,
isn't
what
nudes of Bill
happened
Murray.
last week?
What?
Oh, nothing of that. That's just a general rule.
I hope there's no nudes of Alfalfa Bill on here.
That would be creepy.
I don't think I can handle that.
I don't think I can handle that either.
The man, look, the man. He looks like a guy who's probably said the N-word at least 5 times in the morning.
He wakes up, rolls over. God damn niggers.
Wow.
What's for dinner?
The man never gave up. He never let a chance of using martial law pass him up. He if you went on strike in the state of Oklahoma, you were probably going to get the National Guard called on you.
Again, he had this look like, I'm going to fuck you up, and you up if y'all don't fucking shut up. Like he literally looks like a goddamn
Moonshiner.
He does look like a moonshiner.
One of my favorite.
But he's a Democrat, so.
Well, that was it. The strange thing about our politics was we didn't swing We didn't swing red until probably 2006.
Really?
Yeah, this is the craziest thing. I almost wanting to do a book, write a book about this because I find this so fascinating. The three biggest political parties in Oklahoma on its founding was the Democrat Party, the Socialists, and the Communists. There was a fucking movement to make Oklahoma the first socialist state in the United States.
Thank fucking God it failed.
Well, Oklahoma did turn red, but
Not that kind of red.
Not that kind of red.
Not commie.
We've swung so hard right that we have Republicans like trying to factionalize different Republicans.
Really?
Like there is an urban rural divide between conservatives. It's like, oh, well, he's a conservative. No, well, he's a conservative from Oklahoma City. That doesn't count. That's basically a liberal.
He's a city conservative. I'm a county conservative.
He only carries one concealed weapon. I have 3.
I bet he doesn't own a shotgun.
Well, hell, our state legislature only has 18 Democrats in it.
Wow. Have you seen the gerrymandering districts of Maryland? It is fucking insane. Maryland congressional districts. It is fucking insane.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Oh no.
Dear,
Yes.
what did the monkey say when he slid down the giraffe's neck?
What did the monkey say when he slid down the giraffe's neck?
So long.
Alright. So
It's been almost 2 hours and 20 minutes, right?
I know.
You're just not trying to stop you, but I know yours.
I got work.
Yep.
So technically, they redistrict some of Baltimore. Like Baltimore's slightly bigger, so they can encompass most of red country. And it's fucking insane. And I think these are the old ones, to be honest with you.
I've seen worse.
Let me see. I think these are the old districts. Let me go back. Yep, since 2023. Yep, these are the new ones. So technically, Towson should be part of Baltimore, which is the 7th. It should be. It is literally just. Towson is technically a township outside of Baltimore. Technically.
Okay.
But most people consider it part of Baltimore. Like, Glen Burnie is right over yonder. Right, yeah, about, yeah.
Yonder.
Yeah, so Anne Arundel County and Glen Burnie are kind of there-ish. But Glen Burnie is actually 7th. It's fucking insane. I fucking hate how we done these. And fucking DC. Fuck DC. Alright. Enough civic license, I'm done bitching.
Okay.
That goes in the W file.
Yeah.
Alright, Rod, tonight's the Talking to the Void night?
Yes.
Yay. Alright, we got Talking into the Void on Rotncorpse's channel. Angela is doing Mr. Adams and on AJ's Retro Arcade on Mondays. It's at 10:30, and I have Minions of the Zoo, Minions in Space at 11. You're doing any? Hey James, you're not doing shit Mondays. Come chill with me and huh?
Well, I was, let's see, last Monday I was talking shit in your chat.
You ain't doing shit. Hop in
And-
the chat. Hop in the channel with me, Mitch, and fucking Functional. You ain't doing shit. No one gives a damn what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking shit last week in your chat. I missed Angela's stream with where y'all watched the B movies or whatever.
The fan films.
Yeah, I forget that's an afternoon show.
Yeah, that's about 6 o'clock. Thursday, 6 o'clock. That's fun.
That's 4 o'clock your time. James.
Yeah, that's generally my nap time.
But
anyhow,
we're doing Ruckus. What's it called? I think it was called
Uncle Ruckus?
No, it's just called Ruckus.
No relation.
No relation.
No relation.
White woman guy.
but yeah, they got into a really good discussion about some Star Trek stuff on Tears Channel Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's some really good inside baseball that they talk about there. So,
You mean on their Star Trek stream?
Yeah.
Funny
yeah, I mean,
that
it's
they
just
would have good Star Trek talk on a Star Trek stream.
Well, it's not necessarily a Star Trek stream per se. We just talk entertainment. The Star Trek, the game itself is more background noise.
Ah.
You know, it's just it's like you and Mr. Mr. Adam Tire. You know, the fighting games is the background. You know,
yeah.
Will, is this week is an art stream?
Yep, should be an art stream.
Travis.
Continuing on my steampunk sugar glider.
Sweet. Travis, are you doing anything this week?
I think what I'm going to do sometime is I'm going to set up my camera and I'm going to stream me developing film.
Okay, sweet. I can't wait to wait. I can't wait to wait that. I can't watch.
Wait to watch that.
Oh, I got one more picture.
Okay. All right.
Since we were talking about weather, I just seen this and I wanted to show it right before we left. It's the last one I sent you. Ignore the car. I don't know why I clicked on the wrong damn thing.
Travis, you are a gem.
Or you could show them. Everybody can see what my car is. I don't.
Flying Cow Cafe.
Yeah, that is the cafe in the National Weather Center at OU.
And I'll show your car. Your beat up Winnebago.
My wore out Mercedes.
I bet you had that car in the 70s, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that's the one I heard. I was in today when I heard that the president was shot, and I'm like, the president, Reagan?
Reagan got shot again?
Vu. Well, deja vu, not you. It's deja vu.
The waste oil machine.
So, if you
at
want
some point I want to see.
Go ahead, James.
I said at some point I want to visit the OU's campus.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm a fan.
Well, there's a story about me and OU, why I was not allowed on the campus anymore, but...
What did you do?
Well, this is a story I told on the Minions. This happened in 2004.
Isn't this where you lied to get in there, basically?
I forged my transcripts to try to get into medical school.
Hey, man. As this works for the U.S. military, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Damn.
Well, it's a state crime to forge state documents.
I still think it should be that if they accept them, if they thought they were good enough, they should have just accepted you.
Yeah.
I mean, still, my favorite is the one where the guy got busted for not actually having a law degree, but had won every case that he had taken.
One of my favorite jokes in the show Community was when he said, one guy's like, "I thought you had a degree from Columbia," and he's like, "Well, yeah, now I have to get one from America."
That's a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. If you check the pinned comments in chat or in description, you'll find 5 GoFundMes for, again, Angela Ariaga, James Colley, the Hey Camel, Moonshock, and Maddy. Everybody's a great person except for James, who's our favorite asshole. If you want more of us, you can find a schedule of all our streams that we do. It's fairly accurate. There could be some inaccuracies. People make new streams or join new podcasts or shows and whatnot.
Or actually make a fucking video.
Yeah, so it's fair. It's
self and mirror.
It's fairly accurate. It will be always up there. It will always be in the description, and it will be updated as soon as I get the chance to, or as they tell me that hey, I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now.
Things are changing.
I need to add the stuff Functional does because I stream with him, and if I stream with you, you get added.
I mean, apparently you need to double check your guest calendar more than that.
Yeah, I do. I need to stop doing this. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to move it from my phone to my computer.
Yeah.
Because I have it on my phone because it's easier to type in and whatnot.
Do you use Google Calendars or something else?
I think I use something else, but I'll have to switch to calendars. But I should be fine. It happens every so often. It can't be helped. A mistake will happen no matter what. Next week we should have Mr. Adam on, but he might not show up. So it is what it is.
Well, he might be on, he might be high, he might be both.
He might be on and high.
Hence the both.
So again, all good. All right, James, it's all good. We about to cut it out. So, Travis, pick 1, 2, or 3.
3.
3. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming out again, and we will be back next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Latest.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away.